Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are cooking.
Chicken bomb.
Chicken bomb, which nobody knows what that is except for us, so I'm going to briefly explain. But if anyone has ever been to Chipotle, that's basically what it is, only you make it at home.
You said it's better than Chipotle.
It's better than Chipotle in my personal opinion. I don't know, like sometimes Chipotle can kind of get a little just like mass-produced tasting thing. Like with this, you can kind of like customize it a little bit better. So anyways, he's the one who introduced me to this recipe, so I brought him with me. So many of our friends have asked to you know, cook it for them or either like give them the recipe, so we decided to make a video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you're notified when I post those vlogs on my vacation, because I am posting every single day of my vacation. So that is 7 vlogs. 7 vlogs, that's a lot. So you're not missing out. Don't be sad. I know Tuesday, there's not gonna be anything. 7 days straight though, there is. Let's get started. Tell us how to make like chicken bomb. What's the first few steps you gotta do?
Well, first you gotta heat the pan up and wash your chicken.
Okay. What other ingredients are included in chicken bomb?
We got onion, rice, not LaCroix, tomatoes. We're using Chipotle diced tomatoes today. Beans are optional because the Abby doesn't like beans. I like beans, so I have to cook them like separate on their own. Jalapenos, limes or lime juice, avocado, cheese, sour cream, your choice of Chalula, and cilantro. Normally we get normal cilantro.
But we're trying out this new frozen cilantro.
It's not very good. I don't really like it.
I don't like it for this recipe. For other recipes it might be better, but I mean, we just thought it would
Yeah,
try it
honestly we just gotta use this up. I'm gonna go back to fresh cilantro. It's a lot better.
But yeah. So first we gotta cut up this chicken. So how about you cut up the chicken and like wash it and everything, and then I can cut up the onion. Oh, we have to start the rice too.
So first you want to heat up the pan. I suggest putting it on a medium to high heat instead of a low to medium heat. That's why our chicken didn't sear right away, which you'll see later on in the video. And then I'll also put down below all of our ingredients and how much of each ingredient we used, but this is just demonstrating how Brian cuts up his chicken to cut it. So as you see, he fillets it first and then he takes off all the extra gunk too. And then after he fillets the chicken, he dices it up into pieces, and you'll see that part a little bit later, but he makes sure he rinses it as well and dries it off.
Okay, so he's gonna come back over here with the chicken so that we can kind of talk while we do this too, because I want it to be more of a chatty type of thing.
Chatty?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about like each other and random stuff because people seem to enjoy that. So, anyways, while I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna cut up this onion. We're gonna use about half of this onion. It's like I said, you know, about everything else, it's kind of up to you on how much of everything you want.
This is also for 3 meals too.
Yeah, and this will be also for 3 meals as well.
That's why there's so much chicken.
Yeah.
This is not like...
This is not a normal amount.
One serving.
No.
As you can see, Brian is now dicing up the chicken. This is how Chipotle normally has their chicken in their burrito bowls, so we like to do that, and it's also a lot easier and quicker to cook. Off camera, I am peeling the onion before I dice it, and you want to dice it nice and fine so that they're not too big of chunks.
I have a knife.
Me too. We'll sword fight.
Oh my god. This is why we don't normally cook together. We end up just killing each other.
No, it's because you're lazy.
That's not true. He's being mean.
You do help if I ask you.
Yeah, I help.
Like,
I help a decent amount.
you just
alright?
like you honestly just refuse to cut chicken.
Yeah, I
I'll do
hate
that.
cutting chicken. He always does that. Should I use the bigger half or the smaller half?
Whichever you feel like. Doesn't really matter.
I don't know. While we're sitting here chopping up things, I'm gonna tell you guys about our first date, because it's funny. At least I think it is. Because Brian did something really stupid on that day. So like, we had been already talking to each other for a solid week, and we like pretty much had an idea that we liked each other, so this wasn't like our first time meeting and then like we went on a date or whatever. So we had a pretty good idea about each other already. And you took me to Five West, which is this like fancier restaurant in Rochester where we live. And I wasn't 21 at the time. Obviously, Brian's older than me by 3 years. And so he ordered...
Like 2 years and 10 months.
Okay.
3 years sounds worse.
Okay, it's not that bad.
I guess it's not bad.
No,
it's just like the graduating years, like kind of weird.
Yeah, the graduating. We'll go into that later. But he got a mojito and he let me try some of it. And of course, me being the clumsy person I am, I spilled some on myself, so that was embarrassing. And
I like roasted you a little bit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that you actually like felt like that.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was like teasing you.
I'm like really embarrassed. But yeah. And we were sitting outside too, and it was like super sunny, so I couldn't like see properly the whole time until like it got dark.
I kept on like holding up the menu, like, shield your eyes.
Yeah, he was trying to be a gentleman, but he's a dork. And did I end up ordering the same thing as you, or no? I can't remember.
I think maybe.
Because you were like, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah, we did get the same thing.
Yeah, so I ordered the same thing as him. You know, kind of just show him like, hey, I trust you to choose my food, even though now we both come to the consensus that Abby's better at choosing things off the menu.
Honest. Like those tacos, I really goofed.
Yeah. We went on a date the other day, and I have this hidden talent where I can choose the best menu items at any given restaurant. And he didn't believe me, and I talked about it that night too. I was like, you know, I have this hidden talent.
And then we got tacos,
Yep. 3
different tacos each, and all 3 of yours were better than all 3 of mine.
Yep. So lesson learned there. And then like dinner went like pretty like normal. Like I didn't really think that there was anything else besides the fact that I spilled my drink on myself. Or your drink on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we were going to go to the movies. So we went to the movie and we went and saw Baby Driver, as you guys found out in our girlfriend tag. And after the movie, which was fine, we go to leave, and it's like one of those streets where like there's a barrier in between them, and like one side, a median or whatever you want to call it, and there's like one side is like going one way and the other side is going the other way. And for some odd reason, Brian did not understand this at the moment in
understood
time.
it.
At this moment in time.
I used to drive out of that parking lot all the time, and I was so used to like turning left and like going up that hill because like that's where I would always work. And I'm like, okay, I got like it was kind of hard to get out, so I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I check both ways and like turn left and left. But then at the same time, I knew I had to go right, so I get in the I pull out, turn into the left lane, but I turn right, like into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, he literally went into oncoming traffic, and I literally thought I was gonna die for a hot minute.
I mean, there were no cars coming our way.
There was cars coming.
They were at a stoplight.
There was cars coming, and he had to do a huge U-ey, like pretty much did like a whole circle. And mind you, he has a truck. Okay, so this is like skirt to like not kill us. It was scary. And this is first date, guys. First date. That's how relaxed we were around each other, even though I still like freaked out after spilling my drink. But the next step is to put your chicken onto your pan. I'm gonna have Brian be the hands, and then I'm just gonna film him. Okay, so what are we doing?
Spraying the pan.
So we're spraying the pan with some, what is it, just vegetable oil?
Cooking spray.
Cooking spray. And this is to make sure that our chicken doesn't stick. And we're just gonna plop this chicken in here. You really wanna make sure that your pan gets actually really hot, otherwise it gets not weird, it's just like not the best. When I don't know what's going on. Are you taking yourself out to the trash?
You're so funny. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I'll go ahead and get out our seasonings for you. But we always put this Tony's seasoning, and normally we get the spicy one. We always use chili powder. We just have the Simply Balanced one. Lastly, we use some garlic powder, if it'll focus. There we go, garlic powder. Oh, Brian didn't take himself out to the trash. What a waste. Get it? Trash, waste.
So now we're just cooking the chicken and stirring it occasionally, making sure that one side isn't getting more brown than the other. And you're going to want to do this on medium-high heat for quite a while until all of the pink is gone. And then after the pink is gone, you are going to want to drain out the water from the chicken, because if you leave that water in there, the chicken will get very rubbery. And then as soon as you're done draining that chicken, then you can go ahead and put the seasoning on. And I'll demonstrate what seasoning I put on, and you can put as many as you want, as little as you want. It's really up to you and your taste buds. After your chicken is almost done, you want to add in your onions and put those in as long as you possibly can, because then they will caramelize and give your chicken a lot of flavor. In the meantime, while I'm cooking the rest of the chicken and the onions, Brian's going to get ready the avocado, the cilantro. He's already got the limes halved and quartered and everything. And then after that, you want to put your beans on, and make sure you just put those on a low setting, because you don't really need to cook them. They just really need to be warmed up. And then once your chicken is pretty much done, like maybe 2 minutes till it's done, then you'll add in your tomatoes, and you'll put that on a lower setting as well. You want that to be more of a medium-low setting. Once your rice is done, you want to put that into your bowl first, and then after you put the rice into the bowl, you want to put your chicken on top. Now, if you're opting in for the beans, you actually want to mix your beans in with your chicken first on the stove, and then you'll put it on top of your rice. But since we split it up, because I don't like beans, Brian mixes everything together in a pan separately, as you can see, and then re-puts it into his bowls. Once you have everything plated, now it's time to add your toppings. We always do the cheese first, as then it will melt on top of our food. And then after that, it's kind of up to you. Again, I'll put all of the ingredients that we use on top down below, but make it your own. That's the whole purpose of it, and I hope that you all enjoy the flexibility of this dish. Here is the finished dish. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification down below so you're always notified when I make a new upload. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye guys!